Okay, cousins. So last night, this TTB network platform streamed live the craziest live in the history of this platform. You know, I have been TTB for a very, very long time, and I have spoken to a lot of people throughout the years, including adult performers. And when I tell you all, nothing and nobody I have ever spoken to, interviewed, could have prepared me for the foolishness that I heard last night. Now, due to technical difficulties on StreamYard's end, the live was extremely choppy, so I had to take it down. And sadly, only 9 minutes of that live was savable, which, you will all be seeing those 9 minutes in just a second. And these 9 minutes are a full, so no worries. However, I wanted to quickly sum up all of the insane things that were said on that live last night. Warning, 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 warning. What you are about to hear is alleged information. And warning, 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 it might upset you. So, if you are someone who cannot handle extremely sick and disgusting and disturbing information, warning, 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 you have all been warned right now to please log off of this video right now. Not now, right now. Warning, 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 warning. Now, with all of that said, let's begin. So, here's some of the backstory really quickly. So, rapper and Chasing Dallas season 6 cast member Donnie Moon, whose real name is Tyson, Donnie Moon was in a relationship with a guy named Bradley. Now, these two, they met each other on a hookup app called Sniffies. Now, according to Bradley, he initially paid Donnie's messages no mind. He paid him dust, okay? But Donnie would not stop messaging him. Like, Donnie really wanted the D, hey. So Bradley, he finally gave in and, he responded and he messaged Donnie back. Now, these two then met up and they had a one night stand, which turned into 4 straight days of non-stop intimate relations with one another. Apparently, Donnie Moon enjoyed getting his back blown out by Bradley so much that he offered Bradley a key to his apartment on only day 2 of them hooking up. However, from what I gathered, it was pretty obvious to me that Donnie offered Bradley a key in a joking manner. It was basically like, ha ha ha, your D is so good, you can have a key and come smash me whenever you want. It was basically said like that. Okay. Anyways, these two continued to get to know each other and they became an official couple on November 24th, 2024. Now, at that time, Bradley was living with a guy. This guy that Bradley was living with is apparently, according to both Bradley and Donnie, this guy, and let's call this guy Unknown Creep. Well, this unknown creep is extremely, extremely rich and he has a huge mansion. Okay. And Bradley was living with this guy in that mansion. And, he had his own room, etc., etc. Now, Bradley has been a heavy substance user for the last 13 years. His substance of choice has been crystal meth and GHB. Bradley sadly went down that party lifestyle road after the passing of his brother. Okay. So Cousins, warning, warning, warning. Here's where the story gets weird and it gets extremely uncomfortable and disturbing. Hey? Now, apparently, while Bradley was living with this rich unknown creep, that rich unknown creep would show Bradley, who was high as a kite on crystal meth, videos of underage youth engaging in explicit activities with adults. Okay. These videos disturbed Bradley to the core. However, Bradley had nowhere to go. So he turned to Donnie Moon, who was his man at the time. And he let Donnie Moon know, hey, listen, I'm living with this guy, and this rich unknown creep is into some sick and twisted stuff, and I have to get out of here immediately. So Donnie moved Bradley in with him. However, comma, a plan to blackmail this rich unknown creep was created because once again, this unknown creep is filthy, filthy rich. So instead of turning this guy over to the authorities, as they both should have right away, a plan to extort the man for money was created. Now, Bradley was supposed to obtain evidence from the rich unknown creep's computer to use as blackmail. However, blackmailing a rich guy, well, that is something that takes time. So while time was ticking and simply moving on, Bradley and Donnie were living together in Donnie's apartment, okay? And while living together, Donnie Moon's father's girlfriend had a puppy that she wanted to get rid of. And that puppy ended up going to Donnie and Bradley. The puppy's name is Kane. Now, all was seemingly going well with these two, despite, arguments and whatnot here and there. Things were going okay. And Bradley was smashing Donnie every day, 4 times a day. And the reason for that is because, well, Bradley was high on substances. So his stamina and his drive was up there. He was always on go mode, okay? And Donnie Moon apparently loved every second of it and every inch, by the way, okay? Now, according to Bradley, he is 10 inches and he's not just long, but he's girthy as well. So, cousins, if we do the proper math, 4 times a day, and there are 7 days in a week, that means Donnie Moon was taking 10 inches of solid wood up his tunnel 28 times a week. Which, hey, I'm no expert, but baby, it's giving that when Donnie Moon takes a dump, it just falls out. It just falls out because 28 times a week is diabolical. Like my tunnel is throbbing right now just thinking about it. Okay. But yes, all was going well up until Bradley checked himself into rehab and came home a sober man. Once Bradley came home, that insane appetite for intimate loving, that drive that he had was simply not the same. And instead of 4 times a day, he would now only smash Donnie once a day. And honey, that was just not good for Donnie. And apparently Donnie didn't like that, okay? And apparently Donnie would have a major attitude, and he allegedly took out his attitude on the puppy. Yes. Poor Kane, okay? Poor Kane. Like, where's Abel, bitch? I don't know. Oh, yes. Donnie would allegedly hit the dog with newspapers, and he would deny the dog water, and he was just an outright monster to that little cute puppy. I mean, look at the puppy, look at the puppy, look at the puppy. Which the puppy is only 5 months old right now. Now, this is all according to Bradley. This is all alleged information. But Bradley was not having it, okay? And him and Donnie Moon, they got into a heated moment about the puppy, and well, the couple would break up. Now, 2 days after they broke up, Donnie Moon would hop right back onto the dating app called Sniffies. And Bradley saw him on there and was extremely, extremely upset, which I don't know why Bradley was mad because Bradley, hey, if you saw Donnie Moon on there, that means you were on there as well. I mean, does the elevator not go all the way up to the top floor? Am I missing something? I don't know, but I digress. Anyways, Bradley was mad, so he decided to take Donnie Moon's bare butt photo from Donnie's Sniffies account and post it to his Instagram account on his Instagram stories. Now, from there, Donnie Moon saw the post and he decided to clap back with the following post. And as you can see with your own eyes, in that post, Donnie Moon alluded to his now ex-boyfriend Bradley doing some weird, intimate things with their puppy, Kane. Okay? So me being TTB, I went live like 2 days ago about hashtag Puppygate. I went live about this foolishness because I was gagging. And Donnie Moon joined me on that live and said the following. Take a look.
Then there was just a couple of occasions where I would like walk in the room and he would like be holding the dog's tail up and like have his hand back there. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And the dog's dick would be hard and like out. You know, when the dog's pinky little dick comes out?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So I just didn't understand. And then I only caught it like 2 times. That was the first time I walked in the room.
Just only twice.
And then the other time was I walked in the living room and he was making the dog hump his leg, like, and I was like telling him, no, that's fucking, it was disturbing me. Like, it was really taking me to a dark place seeing it happen. And he was letting the dog hump his leg. I shooed the dog away, like, go. He brings the dog back over there to hump his leg again. And it's just like he's, and I'm just putting this out there. This man has had 5 dogs and none of them are to be heard from today, or their whereabouts or what happened to them. Nobody knows. Even his sister said it. Even the past guy he used to live with fucking said it. But the dog, it started not wanting nothing to do with me after a while. Like, it was weird. Like, it started to resent me. Like, and anytime I would give my boyfriend a kiss or rub on him, the dog would bite my hands or try to bite my face. Yes. Like, it would not let me touch him around him. Like, the dog was fucking weird. And you know how boy dogs are supposed to hike their leg? This dog squatted when he peed.
I don't know anything about that.
No. Yes.
So you lost your man to a dog. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what you're hearing. I promise you. I know it sounds fucking crazy. And remember, they say the truth is stranger than fiction. And it really is. And it really is. This is the first time anybody will probably hear this, but I got my man took by my puppy. I just thought the dog was starting to believe that he was a woman, like a girl dog. Like, he didn't think it was like a transgender dog. I swear to God, I promise you.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
This is so much for me. I'm just, you know what I realized?
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's a lie.
You know what this conversation has taught me?
Stay single.
No, 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 not that. It's taught me that certain conversations I just am not well equipped for. And this has been one of them because I am like, what is happening right now? Okay. I'm just like, what is going on? Now, after that live, Bradley would reach out to me and request his own interview because he wanted to clear his name. And that diabolical interview took place last night. Now, the quick cliff notes from Bradley in that interview was this. Bradley claims he never did anything weird to the puppy. Bradley says he's not into animals at all. He also said the puppy it's not neutered. So the puppy, it humps on everything and everyone. And he also said that he never touched the puppy's anal glands. He said that he told Donnie that he would be taking the puppy to the groomers and they would be the ones who are going to, squeeze the puppy's glands because it's a part of their job. It's what they do. He said Donnie's a liar looking for a moment and that he would never do anything to an animal, point blank, and the period. Now, Bradley also said that Donnie Moon lies so much that Donnie Moon is apparently even lying about how old he is. He said Donnie Moon keeps saying that he's only 31 when he's actually 34 years old. Okay. Bradley further claimed that Donnie just isn't who he pretends to be. And it allegedly goes so far that Donnie's $800 car payment on his Mercedes Benz is actually being funded by his sugar daddy. Okay. And get this. This sugar daddy, it's not funny. I promise you it's not funny. This sugar daddy is a wheelchair bound old man who is currently sleeping on Donnie's couch while Donnie's father is in the other bedroom. Okay. So apparently Donnie has a 2-bedroom apartment and Donnie's dad lives with him in another room. Okay. And the sugar daddy lives there as well, but he sleeps on the couch. Now, this $800 isn't even given to Donnie by his sugar daddy voluntarily because no. According to Bradley, Donnie allegedly steals this sugar daddy's SSI checks, and that's how he gets the money. This is it's too much. Now, Bradley did admit last night on the live that he did something that he wished he could take back. And that was he texted Donnie Moon's father and he revealed Donnie Moon's health status. Donnie Moon, according to Bradley, is positive. And so is Bradley, by the way. So these two men are both positive, according to Bradley, allegedly. Now, Bradley would continue and he would tell me that Donnie hasn't paid his rent in 2 years because he gets a $1,900 grant every month because he's positive. And Bradley also said that if he was never high on crystal meth, that he would have never been with Donnie in the first place, and that once he got sober and he had a clear mind, he realized how truly insane Donnie Moon actually is. He also said that he shouldn't have ever posted Donnie's bare butt photo to Instagram, but he was hurt because he was in love with Donnie, and he said that Donnie needs to do some Kegel exercises because his snap back isn't snapping back anymore. Ooh. Gag. Now, cousins, Donnie Moon would join the live and he would further dive into disgusting details regarding Bradley's former roommate, the rich unknown creep. And Donnie claimed that not only did Bradley watch those sick and twisted videos with the guy, but Bradley is also aware that the rich unknown creep has a CHILD. I'm going to spell it once again. This rich unknown creep allegedly has a CHILD buried in his backyard, and that the rich unknown creep is currently planning to snatch a CHILD off of the streets to do some disturbing and disgusting things to them. And Donnie claims that Bradley is aware of all of this. Bradley started laughing and he said that's a lie and that this is the first time he's ever heard any of this and that Donnie is completely out of his mind. Bradley, however, did confirm that this rich unknown creep does have the disturbing videos on his computer, but as far as the body buried in the backyard and the snatching off the streets, he's never heard any of that. Now, regarding Donnie Moon's sugar daddy, Donnie said that the guy wants to marry him, and Donnie did say that, you know, if his father approves, that he will marry the guy for the benefits, and he doesn't care what anyone thinks about it. Now, those are the insane cliff notes from that shocking live last night, and here's a little bit of the footage. Take a look.
I lived a life, drugs and drug dealing and everything that goes with that life, you know. But I did it, you know, quite well. I did it for 13 years, 14 years, pretty well. But I decided I just wanted to change and I wanted to do things right. And I'm getting older and so went to rehab and made some decisions and moved back here. In 2012, my little brother passed away. And so I was a drunk for a year and then I went to meth. And I got on that road and I just, you know, it just took me. It did what it was, I guess. It numbed the pain. It took everything away. And then you get into it so deep in the money and everything. So you just get comfortable and then you get charges. And that's why I didn't have an ID because I caught charges. I got a couple felonies and I went on the run for like 6 or 7 years from the cops. And so then I went to prison. So there's a lot of things that I did in my past, but I changed my way 7 months ago. I got clean off of it, and I'm doing better. Things are falling into place like they should be. I just gotta fucking deal with this crazy ass.
How did you meet our Chasing Dallas Donnie Moon? How did you meet him?
On Sniffies. You know, he was blowing me up. He would not leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, so you were banging him out for 4 days, and then he decided to give you a key?
No, it was just like he was that into it. Like he was like, you can have the key if you want, you know, anytime, you know, just he was about it. It was good. It was chill. It was like he says, like when he said we were fucking 4 times a day and shit, like we were, you know, but I was on drugs and he didn't mind that. He loved that. I think he said on the interviews, like whenever I got back from rehab, it all changed. The only thing changed is like I wasn't banging you out 4 times a day. It went to 1, you know. That's really all that changed. And I think he said he checked out a week or so before, but I was fucking you 2 days before, and then every day before that, you were douching every day, but you're checked out of a relationship. That don't make no sense to me. It's very confusing.
So you did post the ass pictures. What did you think was going to happen once you posted those ass pictures?
I didn't care. I was just angry. I didn't care what happened, you know. Fuck that bitch. Yeah. And then I texted his dad some shit.
What did you text his dad?
Me and Tyson both are HIV positive. Tyson, okay. I did a whole move and I texted his dad and I told his dad that he was HIV positive. It's a bitch move, but everything all the time.
And who's Tyson?
Tyson's Donny.
Okay,
that's his real name.
I just wanted you to clear that up. Okay. Continue.
Oh yeah. But and you know, it was a bitch whole move, and I was fucking pissed, but I did it. You know, and I felt bad about it, and then you know, I don't know, but yeah, that's what I did. It was fucked up. It was wrong, but I did it.
So you told his father that he was HIV positive, and the father had no idea that his son was positive. And when did the relationship start going downhill for you, at least?
Whenever I got sober and I started getting clear because I think I was high, you know, and crazy people could function in craziness. But as I'm getting sober and I'm sitting here, and then we get the dog, and he is. Soon as we get the dog, man, something like he's got jealous of the dog. It was crazy. It was a cute little puppy dog, and he would be mean to it. Wouldn't give it water because he said it would piss too much. Just weird shit. Like I think he said something about me. It's because the motherfucker threw the dog in the crate. He's just like a 4-month-old threw him in there. The dog yelped and cried, and I was like, "No, you're not gonna do this to a dog. You're not gonna do that to me." So I pushed him against the wall. But you know, it's just weird. Talk about somebody being a bum, right? This bitch ain't paid his rent in 2 years. I think he gets a $1,900 a month government grant, you know, because he's HIV positive. That's how he's paid that for 2 years. His $800 a month car payment, Mercedes, he hustles this old man in a wheelchair that he met when he was a dancer. He makes him sleep in the living room of his apartment, takes his SSI check while his daddy is sleeping in the bedroom of the apartment. So I'm a bum ass.
Oh yeah, he said it was his roommate that was watching CP, and I said, "Well, turn him in, otherwise it looks like you're an accomplice too." He didn't say he was doing it, but he knew about it and he didn't stop it. And he even knew that man is hot. That man is actively. No, shut up. Let me talk. Shut up. Let me say with this one thing, because he knows what I'm about to say. That man that he used to live. The man that he used to live with is actively seeking to him.
Donnie, we're on YouTube. What are you talking about right now?
I'm serious though,
But
and
he can't say Donnie, no.
But I'm so serious. I'm not lying, and I will get on live and go to his house tomorrow and confront him in his face about it if y'all want me to.
Because he's crazy like that. Because he probably
no, because it's true. Because it's true. And I will tell him that Bradley told me everything too, since you want to tell trick shit, bitch.
So as long as he was bringing in money, you ignored the CP part. Like, hello.
No, because I never ignored it. I brought it up all the time. I even told my dad that whenever Bradley moved out of there, me and him were going to call the FBI and get that man busted, and we still are.
He said, "This is what Tyson." He did say something of the sort. He said, "What you need to do is get evidence against him so you can blackmail him and get it back, because he knows that the man is very wealthy. It's a very nice house." He said, so
I mean.
And blackmail him. And I said, "No, I just want to leave. I want to be done with that whole shit, Tyson. I don't want anything to do with that." He was like, that's what you need to do. You need to rob it. You need to get it. I was like, Tyson,
this is a lot.
Well, he's a CP, so who cares about him getting robbed at the end of the day?
He didn't care as long as he could get something out of it, you know. But that's not even how it was. I'm not the type of person.
Yeah, you are. That man said that he has a body buried in his backyard right now, and you never told nobody except for me. So what do you got to say about that?
This is news.
Oh my God.
He's lying. He's lying. The man. I'm gonna go over there. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned for tomorrow, because I'm gonna be going to his house. It's right down the street.
Donnie, you have no reason to go.
No, let's go to jail. Put his ass in jail real quick.
No, I'll put him in jail, bitch. He has CP on his computer. Are you dumb?
Okay, yeah,
what is happening on my live right now? So hold the fuck on right now, because why is nobody saying anything? Nobody else is up here baffled?
Look, Bradley told me that bring him in the room and say, "Look at this." So technically he was watching it too.
No.
This whole live is...
Yes, you did, bitch. Yes, you did. Quit lying. Okay. Yes, you did. Speak facts. You always lie. You're a clout chaser. You're mad because you didn't do shit with your life. You're mad that you didn't do nothing with your life, bitch. It's not my fault.
Yeah, okay, maybe
It's not my fault that you just got your ID, bitch. Okay. It's not my fault.
All right. You good. You right.
he told me if we ever broke up, he was going to try to take me down. That's exactly what he's trying to do. So y'all can believe him if y'all
Is
want.
that what you said, Bradley?
Tyson, you can
Yes.
me. What the fuck? You
You posted my ass. You posted my ass picture
Tyson, you had
first.
your ass out on CPs for everybody to see, anyways. What the fuck does that
They
matter?
didn't know it was my. They didn't know it was my ass, bitch. That's the difference, stupid.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. Ain't nobody trying to take you down. I just don't want people to think I'm a dog fucker. But if you want to go there, I'll go.
You are a dog fucker. What happened to your last dog, bitch?
Oh, what happened to the last dog?
Take care of it, so I gave it away to people that could take care of it. That's responsible.
That's not what I heard from Crystal.
My sister's right here.
Crystal, man.
Okay, Crystal, what's this story?
Wait, Crystal's here.
My sister is right here.
Hi, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. What's the tea, Crystal?
No, that's first.
What happened to the
Yeah,
last
bring her
dog?
meth head ass up here too, so I can get in her ass too. Bring her.
Oh my
Oh,
I
god.
don't play ass play, homeboy. Watch yourself.
Yeah, you do, bitch. You do play, you fucking dyke.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so she was over there in the corner.
Tyson.
Oh, Crystal about to clear you, honey. Crystal about to
She ain't
clear
gonna
you.
clear nothing but her meth pipe. She ain't clearing shit.
Argue with him because his bark is just bark, and when his bite is nothing, he's just a bitch. Like there's no point.
But I blacked your eye. Bitch.
Tyson, I let you hit me because I'm not gonna hit you. I let you fucking hit me.
yeah.
I have no words at all. I'm baffled and speechless. Okay. Cousins, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from all of you.